Welcome to the Northside Neighbor Podcast. Today is Wednesday, March 1st, and happy 29th birthday to Justin Bieber.
I'm so lonely.
I'm Matt Golden, and here are your top stories presented by Engineered Solutions of Georgia. Northside lacrosse teams get their season going. This month will be the 39th annual Atlanta Community Food Bank Hunger Walk and Run. And a YMCA scholarship was established to honor a longtime tennis coach. These stories and more are coming up on today's edition of the Northside Neighbor Podcast.
Engineered Solutions of Georgia. We guarantee a stable, dry foundation. With over 30 years of experience and a lifetime of support, residential and commercial. Hey, we do it all. For basement waterproofing and repairs to your foundation. Dial 678 ESOG now.
Since the beginning, football ruled BMS. But in the early 80s, a new sport came to campus. A sport called lacrosse.
A number of Northside teams are ready to contend for state titles this season as the 2023 high school lacrosse campaign gets underway. This year, lacrosse will be divided into three classifications: Class 7A, Class 5A through 6A, and Class Single A through 4A, after being divided into 6A, 7A, and Single A, 5A the previous 6 seasons. 4 local teams are among the top 10 squads in Score Atlanta's Class A through 4A state girls rankings as of February 23rd. Lovett is the top-ranked team in Single A through 4A, while Pace Academy is right behind the Lions at number 2, Holy Innocents is 6th, and Westminster is 10th. Both Lovett and Westminster advanced to the quarterfinals in the Class Single A through 5A state girls playoffs last year, with Westminster losing to the eventual champion Blessed Trinity and Lovett falling to the eventual runner-up Northview. Pace advanced to the second round and Holy Innocents was eliminated in the first round in Single A through 5A. 3 Northside teams were ranked in the Single A through 4A boys rankings as of February 23rd, with Westminster ranked 6th, Wesleyan 7th, and Lovett 10th. Lovett is aiming for a second consecutive state championship after winning the Single A through 5A boys title last year, while Westminster goes for another try at a state title after finishing runner-up to the Lions in Single A through 5A championship game, and Wesleyan will try to improve on its quarterfinal showing of a year ago. The St. Pius X boys team was the only local team ranked in either the Class 5A, 6A boys or girls ranking, with a number 7 ranking in the boys poll. The Golden Lions advanced to the second round of the Single A through 5A state playoffs in 2022. Pace Academy, Marist, and Woodward are currently not ranked in the boys' rankings, but all 3 teams have high hopes for state contention after they advanced to the Single A through 5A quarterfinals last year. St. Pius X and Wesleyan are the only other local girls teams which qualified for the playoffs in 2022, both advancing to the second round in Single A through 5A. Thousands will gather in unity at the Home Depot backyard at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the Atlanta Community Food Bank's 39th annual Hunger Walk and Run on March 12th. As Atlanta faces the highest income inequality in the nation, and with many neighbors experiencing food insecurity for the first time in their lives, the food bank has become an increasingly indispensable resource to the community. By participating in the Hunger Walk and Run, participants will provide added relief for a fellow Georgian in need through their donation. The family-friendly event kicks off at 12 at noon at One Backyard Way and is open to the public in person or virtually. Participants can enjoy family-friendly activities including Atlanta's best food trucks, a children's play zone, live entertainment, appearances by 11 Alive's Chelsea McNeil and Aisha Howard, and a Zumba warm-up led by midday personality Jackie Page of Magic 107.5 and 97.5.
It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby.
can celebrate International Women's Day this year with an event that focuses on the voices of young women leaders, the climate crisis in women, and the care economy. IWF's 4th Annual International Women's Day celebration, Women Leading Change, will be held March 2nd from 2 to 5:30 p.m. at the Georgia Pacific Center Auditorium. The event, which celebrates achievements and recognizes challenges of women in the U.S. and worldwide, will be both in person and virtual by invitation. Speakers will also discuss where women worldwide stand in the wake of political, economic, and healthcare changes that have taken place in the past year. Event co-chairs are Amy Glennon, the former publisher of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and Laura Newman, senior advisor of the Carter Center.
You deserve better than your bank. Better service, better rates, better solutions. If you live or work in Cobb County, now is the perfect time to make the switch to Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. Since 1960, Credit Union of Georgia has been providing Northwest Georgia with financial solutions that make sense for your home, business, and family. As a homegrown, not-for-profit cooperative, our members are our mission. Not only will you get the best loan rates, you'll get personalized customer service from people who understand your needs. Plus, Credit Union of Georgia provides real convenience with a network of more than 30,000 accessible ATMs and branch locations across the country. Of course, there's also 5 locations right here in Cobb County. Ready to see how much better your banking can be with Credit Union of Georgia? Become a member today or apply for a loan online by visiting cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank.
I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty. I want to share with small businesses one of the smartest moves we ever made in real estate. We bought our business properties and did not lease our offices, and we paid ourselves instead of our landlords. It was an additional revenue source for our company without any additional work. If you are 2 years in business and occupy over 50% of the space, you very well might qualify for a no money down loan to buy your business property. Whether it's an office property, retail, industrial, or any other number of commercial properties, you may qualify. Owning your business property could eliminate or reduce the check you send to the IRS. Owning your place of work will also enable you to use additional equity to borrow or save. Please call me at 678-708-6885 or visit drakerealty.com and see if we can help you build equity and wealth in your business.
Michael Blass, a United States Tennis Association certified coach, didn't charge for lessons. Instead, he set up a foundation. If his students or their parents wanted to pay, he asked them to make a donation. He used the money to help players who needed it. While he was a fine and beloved tennis instructor, it wasn't his day job. He was a dentist by trade, as was his father, and he was a good one too. After graduating from the School of Dentistry at Emory University, Blass spent several years as an associate professor in its now defunct dental program. Coincidentally, a toothache in 1970 changed his life. The teeth belonged to Joe Becknell, a new patient who happened to be a tennis professional. The two became fast friends. Blass developed into a student of the game, soaking everything in and enjoying the camaraderie at Bitsy Grant at a time when the wait for an open court could be 2 hours. With Becknell, Blass even won more than a few tournaments over the years. So he started coaching, focusing on the basics and studying the game from all angles. Michael Blass died last year after a short illness. A friend of Michael and his wife Eleanor, who will remain anonymous, is honoring the couple by establishing the Michael and Eleanor Blass Endowment at the Carl Sanders YMCA on Howell Mill Road. It will continue his legacy of ensuring anyone can develop the skill to become a great tennis player regardless of their circumstances. As for Becknell, he retired from the Buckhead Y as a tennis director in 2007. He still coaches when he's not recovering from an injury, which is the case currently. He coached Eleanor Bass's Atlanta Lawn Tennis Association team, which won championships in 3 separate decades. Donations to the scholarship are welcome through the Carl Sanders YMCA. Atlanta's historic Terra Theater will return in spring of 2023 thanks to an agreement forged by leaders of another historic cinema, the Plaza Theater. A team led by Chris Escobar, owner of the Plaza and executive director of Atlanta Film Society, negotiated an agreement with Halpern Enterprises, owners of Cheshire Square Shopping Center where the Terra Theater is located. The Terra Theater originally shut down in November of 2022 due to its former owners, Regal Cinema's parent company, filing for bankruptcy. Escobar said the negotiations for the return of the Terra Theater began as soon as he learned of the venue's closing announced last fall by its previous tenants. Escobar announced the return of the Terra Theater as well as a new nonprofit fundraising campaign in support of the theater's long-term viability during the closing event for the 2023 Atlanta Jewish Film Festival that was held February 21st.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm adding to my Pinterest boards. There are so many great Pinterest ideas out there. I don't know which one to start first.
I know what you mean. That's why I made plans to go to the Georgia Pinners Conference at the Cobb Galleria on March 24th and 25th.
The Georgia Pinners Conference? What's that?
It's the one event where creative, passionate do-it-yourselfers go to attend classes taught by the best Pinterest presenters from all over the nation. There are over 100 classes showcasing the most popular Pinterest trends, and the best part is that you can make and complete your projects right then and there. Plus, there's over 200 vendors showcasing their new products for the year.
That sounds like something I definitely want to attend.
I know!
This is going to be so much fun.
The Georgia Pinners Conference, the Cobb Galleria, March 24th and 25th. Go to ga.pinnersconference.com to register and sign up for classes you're most interested in. But hurry, classes fill up fast. That's georgia.pinnersconference.com.
Your smile is your best feature, so why trust anyone but the best with it? Atlanta native Dr. Brock Pumphrey and the team at Atlanta Center for Advanced Periodontics are ready to help you get the most out of your smile. With 2 locations that offer state-of-the-art technology and a friendly, welcoming atmosphere, Atlanta Center for Advanced Periodontics is your place for oral care. Find them online at advancedperioatl.com or give them a call at 404-876-4867 for the Midtown location and 770-442-1010 for the Roswell location. No referral necessary. Thanks again for listening to today's Northside Neighbor Podcast. Did you know that over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode, and please share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. You can add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or your Google Home Briefing, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Producer. Doug Harding, Creative Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Producers Jason Gentarola and Matt Golden. And Jinrei Zhang, Video Producer. All rights reserved.